What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news. A new theory concerning Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. You know, a lot of people have asked, speculated how this fight would go between the two. Now, this is a theory. This is the volume of theories, which this is the first volume of how that fight will go, since we haven't necessarily got a fight made. More than a couple failed attempts. You know, a lot of offers been thrown across the pond. Really, a lot of them were one-sided. But this video is to discuss the possibilities, the theories of what could happen when these two heavyweight champions step into the ring. Okay, now a lot of times this is theory one, and let's discuss theory one. A lot of people think that this fight will go. It won't be long. We know the promises that Anthony Joshua has promised to take out Deontay Wilder within 6 or 7 rounds. I don't see a fight between those two going 12 rounds. However, that's another theory. This theory is something that a lot of people don't think about, and that's multiple knockdowns. Okay? Now, we have two guys, 166, 167. Deontay Wilder, 34 years of age. Anthony Joshua, 30 years of age. You know, Deontay Wilder's looking for the no-hitter quitter. He has the no-hitter quitter hashtag no blink method, right? Don't blink method. So it's, hey, he's looking for that one big shot. That's always a dangerous factor. But you can't have a casual mindset thinking that if he lands one right hand, he'll get Joshua out of there based on what we saw. We could speculate. We could size up Dominic Breazeale's chin to Joshua's, Luis Ortiz's chin to Joshua's, and Tyson Fury's chin to Joshua's. But we have to factor in, realistically, that Deontay Wilder won't be punching a punching bag. He'll be punching a person that could also punch. And many have said that he's not going in there fighting a guy that can't punch. So that's why the multiple knockdowns is a very possible theory. Let's say Joshua, with his boxing ability, he's not as fast. I give the speed to Deontay Wilder, but he doesn't have the boxing ability. Let's say Joshua keeps him back with the jab, like similar of Gerald Washington did with Wilder, by swelling Wilder up. Well, Wilder started to swell, which Wilder swells very easily. And Joshua gets him where he thinks he wants him. Okay? Joshua then in returns, he's very keen on the right uppercut, left hook. So let's say he throws a jab and one of those right hands lands and hits Wilder. Wilder staggers like he did with the Ortiz in the second fight and the first. He staggers back in the ring. Joshua comes in for the kill because he sees that Deontay Wilder's hurt. Catches him with a right uppercut, left hook. Down goes Wilder. Wilder gets up. What happens at that point? I don't see Wilder backing down. That's what makes it dangerous, okay? And we know one thing about Wilder. Wilder is a person that does have heart because he hasn't tasted defeat. He doesn't know what that's like officially. So if he hasn't officially been beaten, you know what that means? He hasn't mentally been beaten. Okay, that's a difference when an official ruling of judges score a fight against you. Deontay Wilder doesn't know anything about that. He knows about a draw, but he doesn't know about a loss. A draw is halfway. A loss is all the way. You know what I mean? So when Wilder gets up, it's fight or flight. And Joshua comes in for the kill again. Now, we do know Joshua is victim of being too overzealous, trying to get fighters out of there. Maybe he might feel pressured. Maybe he might think, well, you know what? Based on the experience that people have got Deontay hurt, let me go in for the kill. Let me do that right away. Maybe he might be pressured mentally to take him out. Therefore, coming in and get hit with a straight right. Why? Because Joshua is trying to get himself back into position to do exactly what he did before, right? He might try to come in with a right, but since he's coming in with the right, where is he? He's coming in at the center line. And Wilder, all he does is to know to throw what he knows best, the one-hitter shot, right? Since he doesn't have legs up under him, it's not going to be a knockout punch. But it's going to be a punch because he does have God-gifted freakish power like he does. It's going to be a punch to stagger or knock down Joshua. Joshua's big on getting up. What have we learned about Joshua? He is no quitter, regardless of what people think. You know, Hades to the no. You know, he gets up every time he's not been knocked down. These are facts. So he's going to get up from that. So that's one knockdown for Deontay Wilder, one knockdown for Anthony Joshua. Okay. By this time, there might be enough or might not be enough minutes in the round for Deontay Wilder to retaliate the way he wants to. Because at that point, when he knocks down Joshua, he's going to say, hey, this power punch landed. Now I have to seal the deal. Now it's time for the windmill. You know, that's if he hasn't learned the patience, the poisonous to throw the punches correctly, not to windmill. But then again, he may windmill due to, what's the word? Situation, okay? Just human nature. He's going to windmill anyway. The bell rings, boom, we got two knockdowns. One knockdown with Joshua's got it inside because he's hurt Deontay Wilder. The other knockdown is when Joshua's too overzealous, not really looking at his heavyweight, or should I say his defense, and gets caught straight up the pipe because Wilder is faster. But out of desperation, Wilder will throw a right hand. Why not? That's basically all he has, and based on the last 43 fights, that's all he needed. Okay? So that's one knockdown. That's two knockdowns. 1-1. Now, this is a theory. Whoever wins, who can recover the best, will more than likely win that fight in this particular theory. But understand, just because you have two guys and everyone thinks that as soon as Wilder throws a right hand, he's going to automatically win. We can't think that way. Why? Because Ortiz took a lot of Wilder's right hands in the first fight. Now, he only took one the second, but because he got hit with a punch that, first of all, he didn't see. Second of all, it was right on the money, right? But more importantly, I think he didn't see the shot. But then again, ask yourself, did Joshua see that left hook by Ruiz? Now, we can argue, hey, Wilder is not defensively sound as Ruiz. Think about in the third round when Joshua knocked down Ruiz, right? He got reckless, but Ruiz got more defensive minded. That's why he was able to slip that left hook, slip that right hand, slip that right uppercut, slip that other left hook, land his own left hook, and change history for himself, for his family, for everything, for at least 6 months. Right? So, Wilder, we can agree that he's not defensive minded. You know, he puts his guard up. He braces himself for the impact of the punches, but he hasn't been in there with a puncher like Joshua either. So it's going to be very, very, very interesting. Now, this is just a theory, okay? Volume 1. There will be more theories concerning this particular fight between these particular guys. You guys tell me what you feel about this particular theory. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.